Wales has a good number of unsolved mysteries, as one might expect from a magical nation steeped in myth and tradition. There are many amazing settings full with frightening activities, from the Snowdonia Mountains to the energetic towns of the south to the wild yet stunning western coastline. You can find all kinds of mysteries throughout Wales' great and legendary past, from con artists to mass executions to otherworldly encounters. What then are the top 10 eerie riddles from Welsh history? Let's get started and learn more. Number 10. Ancient Aliens, UFO Crash Site in Wales. The UFO of Berwyn Mountains, Season 12 History. The first story on this list is a chilling tale with a strong sense of conspiracy. The cause of this 1974 incident, often known as the Roswell event because of similarities to the famed Roswell extraterrestrial event in the United States, is still unknown, despite official mod files having been made available in 2010. Locals who attended the gathering could smell a cover-up. Witnesses reported seeing a bright ball of light above them before experiencing a tremendous tremble under their feet. A UFO, an unreported earthquake, or a combination of the two, according to some. There are numerous hypotheses that have been proposed in an effort to make sense of it all. Even those who live in the Berwyn Mountains don't truly know what happened at this point. 9. The Cantagwelyd Sunken Kingdom. Ancient architects investigates the Welsh Atlantis. Is there another lost kingdom under the sea? Wales is the subject of a plethora of myths and stories, particularly those centered on the region near Cardigan Bay. Many of these tales have resemblance to the mythical Atlantis. Many individuals claim to be able to detect glimmers of buildings under the water on the magnificent coastal walks that overlook Cardigan Bay. Due to the negligence of a lockkeeper named Seathenan, a city that was once prosperous was lost to the sea and became the subject of the tale of the sunken kingdom of Cantagwelyd. He allegedly became too inebriated one night and neglected this responsibility, causing the entire kingdom to flood and be struck by a powerful storm. Even today, according to some, you can still make out the buildings and hear the bells ringing. Number 8. Clynteggy's photo credit. Rich Bradshaw via Flickr. You are aware of Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, I assume. Wales, though, has a less well-known aquatic monster of its own. The mythology of Teggy is rumored to reside at Clyntegyd Bala Lake in English. Teggy, first seen in 1975, is believed to be an amphibian that can grow to a stunning 12 feet in length, 3.65 meters. Like Nessie, there have been occasional sightings over the years but nothing noteworthy. It appears that Teggy and Nessie are two British water mythology that share many similarities. Grab your binoculars and try to get a peek of this enchant. Number 7. How did Trevelyan Evans fare? Midweek mystery. What happened to Trevelyan Evans? If a store owner posts a sign that reads, "I'll be back in 2 minutes," you would assume that they would return within an hour. Trevelyan Evans, a store owner and antique dealer from Llangollen, erected this sign in 1990, but she has since vanished. Evans evidently believed she wouldn't be there for long because she left her handbag and coat in the store. Additionally, her automobile was parked less than 30 meters 100 feet away and remained there. The investigation is still ongoing, and calls for information are still being made, more than 30 years later. Number 6. The Hanging Judge of Skirrid Inn, the Nightmare Hotel. Strange events took place. Nothing more exemplifies the fact that Wales, like the rest of the UK, has a gory past than the legends surrounding the Skirrid Inn in Monmouthshire. This well-known bar once served as a courtroom, specifically one presided over by the cruel Judge George Jeffreys. Jeffreys was well known for hanging people, and he seemed to enjoy the deed and the authority. In reality, he is thought to have hanged 180 persons during the Monmouth Rebellion in 1865. And not on the town square, rather, inside the bar. In actuality, a big oak beam that is still there was used to hang the rebels. Although it is a morbid attraction, it has a fascinating and unsettling past. Grab a pint and keep an eye out for the ghosts that are said to haunt the location. Number 5. Owain Glyndŵr, a Prince of Wales who rebelled. The last native Prince of Wales, Owain Glyndŵr, will be well known to everyone who has spent any time in Wales or knows any Welsh people. He was a national hero in Wales who lost to the English, under the leadership of Henry IV, in 1400. Nobody, however, is aware of the prince's personal fate. He fled and went on the run after being defeated. The rest of the Glyndŵr family was taken prisoner, but Owain's soldiers were devoted and managed to keep him hidden for many years. They last saw him around 1412. Nobody is aware of how he passed away, where his remains are, or where he ended up. It's an odd way to finish the life of a significant historical person from Wales who has puzzled scholars and sparked arguments across the UK for decades. Number 4. The guitarist for the Manic Street Preachers mysteriously vanished. Richie Edwards. The mysterious disappearance of rock musician Richie Edwards is among the biggest mysteries of contemporary Wales. Edwards was gaining popularity as the Manic Street Preachers' guitar player, a cult band in the Welsh rock scene. In 1992, he joined the band, and by 1995, Taking on America was just around the corner. The band, which would have included Edwards, was scheduled to take a promotional tour of America in 1995. Edwards made the choice to drive to his native Wales rather than departing London for the airport. He was never again seen after this. There is a theory that he fell from the Severn Bridge, although no proof or bodies have ever been discovered to support this claim. So, even now, we are still unaware of Richie Edwards' fate. Number 3. The enigmatic Violet Charlesworth. Despite Netflix's addition of countless documentaries about con artists, Violet Charlesworth, a woman from Rhyl in North Wales, was in a class by herself. Charlesworth notoriously faked her own death at the age of 24 after defrauding several men of their money. She lied about being General Gordon of Khartoum's goddaughter in order to attract wealthy potential suitors with her fictitious £100,000 inheritance. Charlesworth, who was well known in social magazines for leading a lavish lifestyle, was apprehended. Violet and her mother received a 5-year sentence that was later reduced to 3 years of hard labor. Violet Charlesworth and her mother vanished from the face of the planet after her time in prison. They could have been anyone since they were such skilled scam artists, operating in any. Number 2. Is Ynys Enlli of Alan's home? The truth about King Arthur. Wales has many claims to the mythology and legend of King Arthur. The mythology of Avalon, a mysterious veil between realms, is among the most popular. Academics and devotees of the Arthurian saga have put in a lot of effort to attempt and relate the mythology and tales to actual places. The prevailing idea holds that Bardsey Island, off the coast of the Llyn Peninsula, might be Avalon. Other theories contend that it is the location of King Arthur's or Merlin's ultimate resting place. It's a wealthy, storied location. Because it was a popular destination for pilgrims throughout the 6th century, the location is already legendary. Some claim that, after Rome, this island was the most visited pilgrimage site at the time. Simply put, it was important. Over 2,000 saints' souls are supposed to have been interred there, endowing the island with a variety of mystical and spiritual powers. If you travel to the island by boat, you might be able to spot some of the pilgrims or saints' spirits who have been making the trek there for ages. Number 1. Plastegs haunting Plasteg. Most frequently, a failed romance is the cause of haunted buildings. The stunning but sinister Jacobean mansion Plasteg, with a genuinely creepy past, is situated on the A541 in North Wales. According to mythology, Dorothy, the son of Sir John Trevor I, fell in love with the son of a farmer. Naturally, Dorothy's father disapproved, so she had plans to elope with her beloved. She buried some gems outside Plasteg, which she would dig up to assist them start their new life, to help them start their marriage. Sadly, things did not turn out as expected. Dorothy walked over to where she buried her diamonds in the shadows, but she unintentionally slipped down a well and died. Visitors continue to report seeing the ghost of a young girl in a white dress strolling the grounds today while looking for her treasures and her beloved, according to legend. On your next visit, see if you can find her or the gems.